The great turtle adventure began as a normal Sunday. In the morning, we had gone to Costco and invested several $100s in goods we probably didn't need. Then we went swimming at the YMCA, a visit curtailed by lightning that forced the lifeguards to empty the pool. That should have been a hint of the confusion that lay ahead, but we journeyed on to a local baker who had made several loaves of bread for us. After waiting out a cloudburst, we went home around 12 to lunch and to greet our anxious dog, not sure we would return in time to feed him. Around 3, Kathy decided we needed carrots for her soup-making plans, so we put the dog in the backseat and started toward Love's, our local health food store. To get there, we have to drive around the curve on Abacus to Leeway, right on Leeway to Airport Road and left on Airport. The entire distance can't be more than 200 yards. We were partway up Leeway when Kathy saw the turtle by the side of the road. We stopped. This area has a lot of woods, despite immense home construction. As a result, turtles, opossum, armadillos, squirrels, fox, coyotes, deer, and squirrels are commonplace, along with snakes, alligators in the ponds, and other critters. At our old house, a large turtle was crawling up to our front door when we moved in. He eventually made a nest in the bushes by the house. This turtle was quite large, with moss growing on its black shell. He seemed headed east. We previously learned not to turn a turtle around. They get confused then and never recover. This one definitely was already addled by the many cars going by. Leeway is usually not a busy road, but this afternoon many homeowners were apparently evacuating for no apparent reason. The cars did not stop heading north or south. The turtle seemed too large to pick up. Its powerful flippers can really scratch if anyone getting too close and is not careful. So, Kathy got a pool noodle from the car and tried to prod the turtle along. The effort was stunningly successful. The turtle went under our car by the right rear tire. Kathy suggested I try nudging it. So I knelt down on the stone-covered asphalt and gently poked the turtle. It responded by pulling in legs and head and becoming an immovable shell of itself. We backed away, hoping distance would imbue courage. Kathy kept saying the turtle was moving. That reminded me of when we bought a blower for our fireplace in Connecticut. She insisted the air was getting hotter. It wasn't. The blower turned out to be broken. Nor was the turtle moving, although it deigned to extend its head and limbs. Meanwhile, cars kept going around. I was stunned by how little interest a car with its emergency flashers on drew. 2 young women did stop to ask what the problem was. We told them about the turtle. They nodded and drive on. A FedEx driver also asked and then left. He at least had a schedule. After that, a man with a young daughter, maybe 5, stopped. He didn't offer to help but wanted to show his daughter the turtle. She offered to pet it, but it was beyond her reach. They left with the young lady complaining about being unable to touch the turtle. "Maybe later," the father said. After about 10 more minutes and the turtle showing great content at its present position, the 2 women returned. One, answered to Skylar, was short and stocky, built low to the ground like a nose tackle in football. Her friend probably weighed the same, but was a few inches taller. Probably a guard or tackle. Skylar got down on the ground to admire the turtle. Her t-shirt rose up, her jeans pulled back. The turtle would have been startled to action by the view, but it was facing the wrong way. Skylar also prodded the turtle with the noodle, and it shifted a little to the left, away from the tire. She suggested I drive the car backward, exposing the turtle. Then she would grab it and put it in the field to our east, which is where the turtle initially seemed to be heading. Meanwhile, Kathy was calling the sheriff's department for help. She panicked when she saw me starting to move the car, but my effort was in vain. The turtle moved along with the car and stayed in the middle. Skylar informed us that the turtle was peeing, something we really didn't need to know. She then suggested I try going backwards at a faster pace. The shift in direction worked. The turtle didn't have that gear and was quickly exposed. Skylar moved in. This time, the turtle had a full view and scampered around her to safety under the car. Skylar was left sprawled on the road and quickly explained she was afraid to touch such a large creature, an excuse haughtily dismissed by her colleague. They left and the FedEx driver returned. He took the noodle and tried to encourage the turtle trio shift locales. It showed no interest and the driver quickly gave up. I am sure he had more deliveries, ones that didn't include turtles. Kathy reached someone at the sheriff's office. The dispatcher promised to send an officer. I'm not sure what anyone could do, but we were out of ideas. More cars and time passed. Our dog was surprisingly calm in the backseat. Finally, we decided I should take him home and bring back a sun hat for Kathy. The clouds had finally dissipated, so I walked home, got the hat, and came back. A man, identified later as Adam, was in a golf cart and talking to Kathy. The turtle had been relocated onto the grass to the east. Apparently, in my absence, the turtle had moved close enough to the edge of the car for Adam to grab it and get it finally off the road. Adam said he lived down Leeway, which is a dead-end road with lots of farms. He was used to dealing with turtles and other animals. Kathy called the sheriff's department and reported that the turtle was no longer an impediment to traffic. The dispatcher only wanted to know that the animal hadn't been killed. Kathy assured her that all was well. So, 45 minutes after the whole adventure started, we were on our way to Love's, which turned out not to have any carrots. Kathy said it would be a shame to waste all this time and suggested we go on to Aldi's, which was another 3 miles away. We ended up buying a lot more than carrots before returning home. We turned on Leeway and were relieved to see the turtle had continued its meandering east and disappeared. Kathy called a neighbor, Sue, to tell her about the turtle. "These things seem to happen to you a lot," she noted. "Yes," we assured her. "They do.